Good evening, this is Neil Spate of Basil and Nub News at what I should say was a typically English scene in a beautiful cricket ground, a cricket match between the youngsters of Billericay and Wickford cricket clubs. Now, around about, 110 years ago, cricket was also being played on these grounds, and a lot of young men from Wickford were caught up in what became the First World War. And the match this evening is the Richard Bartlett Memorial Match, which remembers one such young man from Wickford who was killed in the Battle of the Somme. He died on October the 13th, 1916, aged 22. And the Basildon Town Twinning Association, who also are behind the Never Forget Sacrifice and Legacy project, are doing amazing work in the Basildon area to remember the First World War, as well as keep all the links going with various countries in Europe. I was just talking with one of the members about one of their projects, which was a chair which stands at the Lochnagar crater on the Somme, which we have featured also on Nub News. But tonight's match is, as I say, it is a resumption after COVID of what is hopefully an annual fixture. It's played in alternate years. It's adults one year, youngsters the next. And as I say, is in memory of Richard Bartlett, who was a member of this very cricket club before he lost his life. He was actually killed, as I said, on October the 13th. He was fighting on the Somme, and he was part of a unit that was capturing a German trench near the village of Guidencourt. The men were cut off during the night and were never heard of again, and their bodies were never found. Richard, as well as being commemorated here in his hometown, is also commemorated on the Cheapvale Memorial. With me this evening, well, there are a lot of members of the association who are here. Annie is the secretary of the Twinning Association, does an amazing amount of fantastic positive work. We featured quite a few of the young people she works with. Annie, a lovely evening. Just get the microphone all chewed up, but yeah, lovely evening, and you must be quite pleased and proud to be here, and we're getting back to normality.
Yeah, I really am. It's the first relaunch that we've been able to do since 2019, obviously. So we're really pleased that so many people have turned out for us this evening. Much better weather than it was on Monday, so we were a bit worried. But no, it's a perfect, like you say, summer's evening for cricket.
And the Forget Never project, just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it began in obviously 2014, which we thought would be maybe a year or so's project, turned into a 4 or 5 year, 6 year project, and it's just carrying on because so many people have benefited from trips to Ypres and the Somme and all the battlefields and everything, especially local school children that we've taken here, there and everywhere, and they've seemed to really want it to carry on, so we're hoping we can carry on. Yeah,
I noticed you've had football matches and various sporting fixtures between local schools, so you really are engaging with the youth of today, even though we're talking about the things that were well beyond yesterday.
Yeah, it was the idea to do the reenactment of the Christmas Eve truce football match. Started with that. We've done that every year up until we couldn't do it because of COVID. So that seems to be really popular with the schools and the local clubs and things. So yeah, definitely reacting with the children.
Absolutely fantastic. So we'll just concentrate for a moment on the cricket again. As I say, it is an absolutely archetypal English evening, absolutely magnificent, and these young people taking part in the game. And there's a big claim for a wicket there, but I don't think it was ever going to get the finger raised there. But great to see the enthusiasm. This is an absolutely wonderful cricket club. I don't know whether it's the first time I've been here. Very, very enjoyable, and a truly wonderful cause this evening. So this is Neil Spate, Basil and Nub News here in Wickford. Good evening.